Look at these little beauties. I've rearranged their environment a little bit. They've got a little water bowl up there. This was some fresh water. Got some stones and there's even some old snails in there. I thought I got rid of all those, but there's another little snail. They got a little bit of. I didn't have any straw, so I've just got this sort of stuff. It's like just shredded paper. It's a little bit in there to keep warm, and then at the back, I don't know if you can see it, there's some grass growing. I put some of this bird seed in there. Just in the stones, if you can see at the back there, it's all growing, which is nice. So they've got a bit of food. They got a little shoreline, so it's sort of a bit of a creek shoreline. A little bit of a, it's a bit boggy, but the water's still fairly clear. If you see there, it's quite clear, the water. So it's fairly, it's not stagnant. There are a few little mosquitoes and bugs for them to nibble on. They're fake trees. That's a fake log. That's a real piece of wood for them to climb on and run around. I had it the other way, but I think it's nicer that way, so they can get down to the water a bit. It's not obstructed, and there's a bit of wood for them to sit on down there, down the bottom. They really enjoy it. I think they like the natural environment, not just. I've got the cage in there. See the cage? I don't know if you can see it. Can't really see it. Back. But anyway, I've got a mouse cage, and I think this is much nicer to have if you can be bothered getting them out every day. I mean, you could almost just leave food out of the cage so they don't poo in the cage, so then they won't poo so much. Not put food in there, and then just let them nibble the grass, or put a little bit of fruit or vegetable out here of a day and let them eat of a day, and then just sit in their cage with a bit of newspaper of a night, and then yeah, you might need a little bit of shredded paper or something to curl up in to keep them warm, but unless your house is heated or something. In the summer it's not so bad, but yeah, just let them eat out here of a day, and the poo will just go into the soil, and it won't matter. You don't have to clean it out. You know, it'll just drain away, and if you need to, just sprinkle a bit of fresh dirt over the top every now and then. Then you've got a maintenance-free little mice hutch, you know. I give them a bit of food of a night, but they do poo a bit and wee, but it's not a big problem. I just put a t-shirt in the bottom or a towel and take that out and wash it, and then put it back. Give the cage a little bit of a wipe out and wash out the little tunnels and things. They will poo and wee in the tunnels. You'll have to take those off and wash them every few days, but there's not a lot of maintenance really to little mice. They're lovely to keep, and they're beautiful little animals, and we think of them as food for cats or pythons, but these keep down the bugs, little mice. They eat cockroaches, they eat all the little bugs and spiders in your home. If you leave mice around, they'll leave a little bit of poo, and they might nibble your little flower bags, but so what? They're a life form, and they deserve a little bit of space, and they're beautiful little creatures. They're gorgeous. They're like a little possum almost, like a little tiny little possum cat sort of creature. They're so cuddly. You just got to be very careful handling them. You don't crush their little bodies. They're very soft. But if you love a mouse, you'll be an eternal god, I think. Mice are very human animals. They carry a very similar gene pool as us, you know, for survival of the human race, and animals. They sit between the insects, spider arachnid world, and between the animal world. They're sort of at the bottom of the food chain there, you know, rats and mice, but they're such beautiful little animals. I don't know if anyone can really hurt them, you know. It's you see his little face at the back. It's hard to see. Where is he? There, yeah. See, almost like a little Tassie devil, aren't they? Just not quite as you know. I believe Tassie devils are misnamed. It makes them angry and upset, and they get all cancers and they can't purr. You know, like a little marsupial cat was my theory, but yeah, if we treat them more like cats, like wild cats, marsupial cats, I think they wouldn't have so many problems with the tumours and that on their faces. And I put that on Twitter a while back, but no one picked it up. I told my sister, she didn't really respond, so I don't know if she told her friends or not, but hopefully it helped the little Tassie devils. That's the main thing.